Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Gilbert, and I'm going over the Human Impact on the Environment Thinking It Through packet that we did in class today on Wednesday, June 7th, and we got through a lot of this on the front, so renewable, non-renewable resources. We watched an ed puzzle on both of these. We did not get to the 3 ways to preserve our resources, so I wanted to throw in the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So preserving our resources, so not using them up quite as quickly, reducing the amount that we're using, reusing the materials in different ways, and then you're familiar with recycling. Pardon that a second. Okay, waste removal and the recycling of nutrients. So, excuse me. This refers to biological or ecological wastes. So things like, dead bodies or dead plant material. If those weren't decomposed by decomposers, then they would just build up in the environment. That'd be kind of gross. So decomposers actually break down these dead things, as you know, and they recycle the atoms and the molecules that are in those dead things, and they put them back into the soil, or some of those atoms and molecules are also put back up into the air. So nutrients could be things like carbon, it could be things like nitrogen, it could be oxygen. So different types of things like that can be put up back into the soil or atmosphere. So how can humans help our decomposers or help reduce our trash, our waste buildup? So we can make compost from our food scraps instead of adding it to the landfills. And in particular, it's usually things like plant material, eggshells, things like that. The decomposers will recycle those materials back into the soil for us. Our plants are happy, they grow better. It's a good thing. It's good for everybody. All right. So I'm going to move over to page 4 at this point because that's another page that we did not get to. So number 1, when fossil fuels burn, they mainly release carbon dioxide gas or CO2 gas. When oxides of sulfur and nitrogen mix with clouds, they form acid rain. 3 reasons for deforestation. Okay, urban development. So clearing forests for towns, cities, whatnot to be built, housing complexes, whatnot, farmland. This happens quite often, actually. It's happening more and more in tropical rainforests where they're tearing down tropical rainforest acreage and making farms out of it. Using trees for biofuels, so, burning wood. Also clearing trees down for the use of paper, or for making paper. That's actually 4 reasons, but that's okay. How does deforestation contribute to the greenhouse effect? All right, well, deforestation, you remove trees, remove plants. Plants do photosynthesis, which uses carbon dioxide. So since they remove carbon dioxide from the air, fewer trees means less carbon dioxide removal. So you're going to have a buildup of that greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide, in your atmosphere. Just the removal of, or that deforestation is going to make that all the worse. Number 5, how else can deforestation harm the environment and humans? So species extinction, because you are participating in habitat destruction, which could kill off species. And as a result, you have loss of biodiversity. And that could be not just animals, but plants as well. And we know that from our biodiversity lab, sometimes plants and animals even can be used for making medicines. So that can harm humans in a big way as well. Excuse me. And number 6, explain how the use of pesticides can affect the ecosystem. The answer here is biomagnification, and what I want you to do is actually watch the ed puzzle that I posted for biomagnification. I actually put a due date on that so that you absolutely watch that. Okay, next we have the world population growth from 1750 to 2100. Wait, we haven't gotten to 2100 yet. So, oh, hold on. Okay, so from obviously this extrapolates the data out into the future. So it's predicting what may happen in the future, given what we know about ecosystems and carrying capacity. So, what is happening to the human population growth? Well, it's growing at a fast rate, almost exponentially, but we predict that it's not going to keep going, that it may level off at some point. Why is it estimated to start leveling off in the next 100 years? Well, our environment may reach its carrying capacity for humans, in which case, if it can't hold any more humans, then humans start dying off. We have starvation. There's a lot of problems. And so, again, we need to start thinking about what may happen if this population keeps increasing like this. All right, number 9. What resources will be needed by humans as the population grows? More food, more water, more shelter, and more energy resources. Okay, more humans means more of this stuff here. All right, turning the page. All right, number 10, how will obtaining these resources have an effect on the biosphere? All right, obtaining these resources taxes the biosphere. So it's going to, if we use the resources too quickly, renewable resources too quickly, they take time to replenish, and so that's going to take time for us to have them back again. So we have to monitor how quickly we use certain things, but certainly it taxes it. It puts a stress on the biosphere. Number 11, and thus on the ecosystems. Number 11, what else will increase as human population increases? So carbon dioxide levels due to pollution will increase. More people using more energy. All right, so carbon dioxide levels, that greenhouse gas, will increase. And then as an effect of that, planetary temperatures rise due to the increase in carbon dioxide. So here you've got the idea of global warming. And here, this refers to the greenhouse effect. Okay. Lastly, I just want to mention, again, the Edpuzzles. There's 2 I want you to look at. One is biomagnification. The second one is the carbon-nitrogen Edpuzzle. Both are by the Amoeba Sisters. They both have a due date of June 9th, which is Friday. So that needs to be done before you come to class on Friday. Also, I am after school tomorrow on the 8th, Thursday the 8th, and I'm after school Monday the 12th. I am not doing the Tuesday after school anymore because you guys will be taking your algebra regions. And so I thought, well, that's not a good thing. So I changed it to these 2 days. All right. Thank you, and enjoy your evening.